Hey guys, Ashlane here. Today we're going to talk about winning decks that you can get early on in the game. So even though I'm all the way up here in Royal Arena right now, we're going to go ahead and go down in cups, all the way past the Bone Pit to Goblin Stadium. We're going to use these cards, the Goblin Barrel, the Valkyrie, the Goblin Hut, to Spirit Goblins, and we'll mix in some cards from the training arena as well. But let's get the Valkyrie upgraded a little bit first before we use her. Of course, you might not have her as high level as I will, but certainly the tactics we use today, hopefully to win, we never know because this is live, we might not, they might be beneficial to you no matter what level you are. So we're going to go ahead and use a few gems, get her up to level 5. We're going to use a Goblin Hut. We're going to use the Goblin Barrel. All very useful cards. Even though I'm not in Arena 1, they're still very useful, hopefully, in my arena. So let's go ahead and look and let's see what else we have here to use, to choose from. I want to make sure I don't pick any cards that you can get from the Bone Pit or higher level arenas. So we're using those cards. Let's mix in the Giant and the Musketeer, because Giant and Musketeer are two very useful cards no matter what arena you are in. And certainly the Knight, my favorite card. Got to get the Knight in there. He is, after all, the theme of the the theme character of this game. So, should we use arrows? Well, we do have the Goblin Barrel. I don't know. We'll make a decision here. So, let's build this deck. Want to make sure we get a balanced deck. Obviously, need air targeting defensive units. That's going to be the Musketeer. We'll put her in for the arrows. We have the Valkyrie already. She'll be good against swarms. We don't need the Valkyrie and the arrows. So, we got a match right away here. Let's go ahead against Oxygenius and see what he's got here. So, I'm a little scared using all these very basic cards. I don't have any of these crazy epics, but you know what? I have a Goblin Barrel, and I'm going to start off with the Goblin Hut against the Tombstone. And what we're going to do is we're just going to basically try to build an army of troops behind a Giant. It's as easy as that, and we're going to try to overwhelm them. So I'm going to place a Giant and to try to distract these minions, and we're going to go ahead and use a Spirit Goblins as well, and a Knight. Okay, so he froze me, so that's going to be a strong start on his end there. Should have been ready for that freeze. Usually people don't send open hogs and minions unless they have something in their deck to help them out right off the bat. So, okay, we're going to go ahead and put a Musketeer right behind this Giant. We can overcome this. Let's drop the Goblin Barrel, see if he has arrows or a fireball or something. He's going to have to make a decision here. But now he has the Goblins, and he has the Giant, so I get his tower down. Boom. Well played. Let's say thanks here. Or we'll just give the thumbs up. Let's go ahead and do we want to drop another Giant there? I don't think so. Could go for the win right now, but he has some elixir left. He's going to counter it with Barbarians, so it was a wise move not to drop the Giant there and just kind of reload at this point. So I'm going to mount my offensive strike here, starting out with this Valkyrie. She's going to do a lot of damage, take out those Barbarians as well as that Hog incoming. Now look at this nice little army I got going on over here. Okay, so some of it was wiped out, but I do have that Valkyrie and the Knight approaching the King Tower. Let's go ahead and drop a Goblin Barrel, see if he has an answer to it. He says good game, so I'm guessing he does not have an answer to this. This was pretty easy, and it was all with basic cards. Just one shot there. Okay, Spirit Goblin gets it down. Three crown. I made it look pretty easy there. It was actually went better than I thought it would be. So yeah, I hope you guys were able to pick up a tip or two. I need one more chest to fill out my chest, so let's go ahead and battle again. We'll see if I can win. I had a little losing streak earlier in the day. I fought Trainer Tim, who is kind of like the community lead to Clash Royale, and I had an embarrassing loss to him earlier this morning. But we don't want to be negative. We don't want to show a loss on the channel. You guys, well, I showed you guys enough losing in a tournament against Chief Pat there. If you haven't seen the YouTuber tournament, go ahead and check that out. But yeah, so no, I did have a little losing streak earlier today. So we're going to see if we can get back on the right track just using these simple decks. Sometimes that's what you need to break these losing streaks. Just go simplistic, easy decks. You know how to work all the cards. You know what they do. And just see if they have success for you. See if you can get comfortable with a deck like this. So another Spirit Goblin Hut. Great way to start a match. Now he has an X-Bow. So I don't have my giant up yet. I'm going to try to Goblin Barrel that Expo, see if they can take it out. He has a fireball ready for me. So he's going to do a bit of damage here to my left tower, but I'm going to drop that giant. Going to get that Expo down. The giant, you know, look at how much hit points he has. Even though we're in the Royal Arena, the highest arena right now in the game, the giant provides such a great meat shield. I'm able to stock up a huge army of goblins, spear goblins right behind him, and I did quite a significant amount of damage to that crown tower, or to that tower, I should say. So very nice damage there, and I took it down. So you can't complain about a start like this with this deck. Very useful. So now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go for the gold again. I'm going to go for that king tower. Forget that other tower. I want to get another 3 crown. Let's drop another goblin hut here. So double goblin hut. I'm just going to mount this offense. And yet again, I'm also playing defense by going after the king tower here. I'm defending the tower that has some hit points down. So we used the fireball there. I'm not sure if I would have used that fireball if I were him. Now I know he's relatively low on elixir after he drops that hog. So now I'm going to really get this huge offensive army heading towards that king tower. Now the giant's pretty slow, but I'm going to back him up with a musketeer. Might not even might use the musketeer up here to help with those minions. But look at this. I'm going to go ahead and take down those minions with that musketeer and a couple spear goblins. Now the giant's coming towards. Now I'm going to go ahead again and drop this goblin barrel as soon as my troops get to the center there. I don't think he has any elixir left to fight this right now. So, oh, he does have some elixir. I'm just going to let that hog go. I don't care. Go for my tower. I'm going to go for your king. So is he? I'm not even sure if he's going to get my tower. He didn't. Another 3 crown. I like it. So I didn't expect to have 2 wins back-to-back with this somewhat, you know, elementary deck, you know. You get all these cards right off the bat in the very first arena you come to, or I guess, you know, after the training arena. But hey, I hope it brings you guys as much success as it just brought me. We'll see if I can continue the streak on my own time. Thanks so much for my Patreon supporters, and thanks so much for you guys for watching my videos. I hope you enjoy them. Subscribe for more, and as always, take care, guys.